Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs of Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. And guys, let's change it up a little bit. Let's look at some fifth wheels. We just got in 3 or 4 really nice fifth wheels, and I'm gonna start out with this one. And this is a 2018 Keystone Cougar X-Lite model 29 RES. And guys, this is what the manufacturer calls a half-ton fifth wheel. It is 32 feet long, and weighs 80 to 80 on the dry weight. And it is a triple slide, lower profile fifth wheel, so it can go behind a half-ton truck, less wind resistance, easier to tow. But got a really cool floor plan I really like. I love the colors in it. Colors are a little unusual in their factory. But let's look at this thing, guys. Got a lot of neat features too. That's not a misprint on the price. That's $36,900. Let me flash the NADA up real quick. It's I don't know, 7, 8 grand, 9 grand under book, retail with no options. Hang on one second. Of course, guys, y'all expect Parkway prices to be far under book, so this is just another prime example why we got the best prices out there. This unit does have a level up system, 3 slides, and it's got 2 power awnings on an X-Lite. I don't think I've seen that before. Good looking alloy wheels and tires. Camper shows very, very little use. I can't really squeeze back there. It does have 50 amp electrical service in the back corner, but it looks great like the rest of the RV. Of course, I'm running on my generator, so I just got the lights on. Of course, guys, you know, with a half-ton truck, I'm very hesitant to use that term half-ton towable, because not every half-ton truck can tow 8,300 pounds. A lot of them can, but a lot of them can't. So you need to know what your truck can tow. You've got to do some research as far as the bed size, what kind of hitch you need. There's a lot more to it than just throwing a cheap fifth wheel hitch in a half-ton truck and towing a fifth wheel. You got to do your due diligence and your research. And of course, my salespeople be glad to help you with that as well. If you want to know what your truck can tow, look in the video link below. I do have a free interactive tow guide that you can look up and see what your truck's rated to tow. Link in the video description below, or if you want to, go to my website, parkway-rvcenter.com, and that's step 1, of course. Step 2 is going to be bed size and what kind of hitch you need. Obviously, longer bed, the better. But anyway, 3 slides, 2 on this side, 1 on that. 2, big long one right there. I can't squeeze through there, unfortunately. 6-gallon DSI water heater. Great price and a nice fifth wheel. Shows very, very little use. Got a good wide open floor plan too. I do like that. It does also have the optional polar package for 4 seasons camping. And as we step inside, I like the colors in here, guys. I know a lot of y'all may not, but it seems like all the modern fifth wheels have tans and taupes and all that stuff. So you've got white and off-white. I think it really looks good in here. And this is factory colors. And it's a RES, which is Rear Entertainment Center, or system. So you got a fireplace, you got a TV. I like the batten strips too in the ceiling, and then the crown molding. So this is a nice camper, guys. Big sectional sofa. This does make a nice sleeper. So it's a 4 sleeper. You got 2 matching chairs over there. You got a table and 4 chairs right here. All LED lights in here. This unit has a 15,000 BTU ducted roof air. Now it does have 50 amp electrical service, and it does have where you can add a second bedroom AC if you want to. But I don't really think you need it. You know, these lower profile fifth wheels, you may notice the ceiling over my head is not as high up as like a Montana or a Big Country or something like that. So again, the lower the roof line, the lower the weight. So that's one reason why, I mean, I'm 6'4", guys, and you know, most fifth wheels I can't touch the ceiling in the back, but on this one, I mean, it's right there. I like the island kitchen. Notice the solid surface countertops. Again, I like the colors. 3-burner stove top doesn't look like it's been used. No cracks anywhere. See if it's a microwave or a, yep, microwave. Let's see if it's a convection oven or not. But it does have a regular oven. A little bit of storage, a little bit of extra food prep in this with this L-shaped kitchen. Do have an 8 cubic foot Dometic RV, at least I think it's 8. Let me do it. It looks clean too. I mean, this thing has a yep, it is. It's an 8 cubic foot. Little place there to hang keys and coats and a little bulletin board. We're stepping up toward the front. You've got the remote control 0000, and then you can adjust your slide outs, jacks, and all that from there. And of course you got your manual slide out controls and awning controls right here on the main board. Water heater, water pump, tank monitor, and down there of course your thermostat for your heat and air system. Let's step up, and got a bathroom right directly to our left. Decent sized bathroom. Big old shower. I mean, that is a big shower. It's got a skylight, medicine cabinet. Of course, you can see, guys, I mean, it's a little tight here, but I'm 6'4". Most of y'all are not as tall as me. But again, this is because it's a lower profile, which reduces the weight and helps the tow. Of course, you got your RV toilet right there. Little cubby storage right there. And a glassed shower door. Big shower. That's about at least a 4-foot shower, which is big for a RV, especially a lightweight one, fifth wheel. Up here in the front, guys, you do have a Queen Island north-south bed. A little bit of Cougar. Okay, that's just kind of funny to me. I'm sorry. Have Cougar etched over the bed. Anyway, you probably know where I'm going with that. But you do have a closet over there. Solid door for privacy. You got a neat little area right here. It doesn't have a TV in here, but that's something you can add later on if you need to. But nice fifth wheel, guys. I mean, they really don't come any nicer than this. That fireplace I've got on right now, it also doubles as an auxiliary electric heater. It's like a 5100 BTU, which will heat this living area back here very well. So if you just want to knock the chill off, instead of using your furnace, which it does have a built-in furnace, propane furnace, you can hit that on. But yeah, this is a no smoke or pet odor. It's a nice fifth wheel, guys. I like it, especially for something for under 8,500 pounds. That's the main thing, guys. This is a lot of space for a lightweight. Of course, all the remote controls are here. Fireplace, stereo, TV. Stereo should be in here. Yep. Stereo's right there. Yeah, I got the Waltons on. 36.9. For $36.9, of course, guys, we do our inspection on this unit. Our inspection at Parkway RV Center includes, we guarantee all 3 slide outs to work like they're supposed to. We guarantee the roof air to get cold. We guarantee the refrigerator and freezer to get to operating temperature. We guarantee the water systems to work, including the water heater and water pump. Of course, guys, everything else is sold as is. To keep our prices down, where we can sell units like this in this nice condition for several thousand under what we should be selling it for and what everybody else is selling it for, you know, that's where we kind of cut the line right there, guys. What we do is we make sure all that stuff works, and Everything else, of course, we encourage the customer to come down here and inspect it for themselves. We'll let us know you're coming. We'll run shore power to it or a bigger generator so you can turn the AC on, and do your own inspection of it. If you can't do it, or if or you're too far away to do it or whatever, we do recommend hiring a third-party inspection service. That way everybody's protected, guys, because all we guarantee to work at time of sale are those systems I mentioned earlier: refrigerator, freezer, roof air, slide outs, water systems. Everything else, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're not going to fix it if it doesn't. Not for that price. And it's up to you to buy it or not buy it, or fix it or not fix it if you do decide to buy it. That way everybody's on the same page. These are nice RVs, but they are used, so they're not going to be perfect. We try to buy nicer used RVs, which is obvious from being in business for 54 years, because if we sold junk, not 54 years, we wouldn't be in business that long. We've been in business since 68, by the way. I was getting them confused there. We wouldn't be in business that long selling junk. We sell nice RVs for great prices. Used RVs, we specialize in used. We can save you a ton of money, not just on the price, but a lot of people don't realize how much money we save you on the fact that we don't charge any extra fees besides applicable sales tax. We also have no upsells, which means no extended warranties, gap insurance, tire and wheel packages, roadside assistance. What a lot of people don't realize is all that stuff is not worth the paper it's written on, and it's marked up 4 times dealer cost. It's how you go in to buy a fifth wheel for $36,900, and then you call the bank the next day, you owe $55,000 on it. Happens to people every day. People start looking at payment over how much they're financing and listening to the finance manager. For only $20 more a month, you get this, and $40 more, you get this, and this, and before you know it, you owe $55,000 on something that was advertised for $36,900. And none of that stuff's worth the paper it's written on if you ever need it. So if you have to have those items like that, buy them yourself away from the dealership for cash after you buy the unit. You can buy it for a whole lot less because the dealerships are greedy and they've got it marked up 4 times dealer cost. We save you potentially thousands of dollars on financing because we don't mark interest rates up. Any other dealer you go to, when you do a credit app to get financed, guys, they have an agreement worked out with the lenders they do business with that allows the dealership to mark the interest rate up over what the bank approved you for. So let's just say they approved you for, say, just throwing out a random number, for example, 6%. 6% they got you approved for. You don't know that because only the dealer and the bank knows that. So the dealer's going to come in there, all right, we got you approved at 7.25 or 7.5 or 7 or whatever they think they can get you to pay. And you sign up on a long-term RV loan, 10, 12 years, guys, you're going to pay a bunch of extra interest back because the dealership was greedy. You don't have to worry about that here. We save you thousands on the price. We save you thousands on the financing and upsells. Guys, I learned a long time ago. We learned a long time ago just to keep sales, life's complicated enough. Why should buying an RV be complicated? $36,900 haggle-free firm. Doesn't matter where you come from, how you pay for it, that's the price. Includes us checking out those following systems I just mentioned. Also includes it's plus sales tax, if applicable sales tax, and if you need delivery, it's $1.50 a loaded mile one way. I mean, I got one coming in there. Doesn't get much easier than that, guys. And come out and visit us. We're family owned and operated, mom and pop independent dealer, the kind a lot of y'all grew up with, the kind that's rapidly disappearing. And, our prices are so much less because we don't have the overhead these big corporate dealers have. People don't realize just because a dealership is bigger doesn't mean that they're cheaper. That just means they have more overhead. When you go to a dealership that has TV commercials, that spends millions of dollars a year on college football bowl games, sponsoring those, and NASCAR races, and all this stuff, and all these employees, guys, their overhead is through the roof compared to a small independent dealer like us. So they have to make an extra $5,000-$10,000 over what we price our stuff for just to break even if we pay the exact same amount for an RV that they did. And plus they floor plan everything, which means they finance their inventory. We own everything we sell, lock, stock, and barrel, title in the office. We don't finance anything. Benefit of being in business for over half a century and being smart with our money. We owe nobody nothing. We operate off our own cash, which gives us a very, very good advantage when it comes to buying these from a lot of individuals and dealerships, because a lot of dealers can't buy like we do because they have to floor plan it. It's hard to floor plan something unless you buy it from an auction. Guys, we can buy from anywhere and we just pay cash for it. And we pass that savings along to you. And you can tell that by our prices. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Cougar. I like this rear entertainment center. This is just really cozy to me. And it's still a lightweight fifth wheel. You know, it's not too big. It's a medium-sized fifth wheel. Not too big, not too small. But, you know, a lot of half-ton trucks can tow this. So you're going to have to do your research on that to see if yours can. You know, we'll assist you any way we can. Just give us a call, 706-965-7929. Smash me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment, share on social media. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, RVs with Big Bo. I will have some more fifth wheels coming, and this is probably the only smaller one I've got. I've just got in some Montanas, some Alpines, 2 or 3 really nice larger fifth wheels I'll be posting. Remember, guys, we always have delivery service available for $1.50 a loaded mile one way. For those of you who are looking at this as to put on some property somewhere, a permanent campsite, something like that, you don't want to have to go out and buy a truck or buy a fifth wheel hitch, and you just need it moved one time. Give us a call, guys. We can bring it to wherever you want to put it for $1.50 a mile. One way. We do not charge for the return trip. You won't find nowhere else that can do it for that. I promise you that. We actually lose money on that, but we still offer it, $1.50 a loaded mile. Of course, that's only if you buy the RV from here and for the initial trip. And we can always, I mean, I've got names and numbers of people, if you ever need it moved, that can move it. Or you can, little tip you can do if you ever need to move something. Call some of your local campgrounds offices, and they'll always have somebody that lives there, or they know somebody that hauls RVs for them. So, or somebody that lives there wanting to make an extra buck or two. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. And if you got questions, give us a call, 706-965-7929. And look forward to seeing you here, beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.